I've been carrying a firearm every day for about 10 years now, and in that time I have tested and evaluated and tried a bunch of different handguns. Ultimately, where I settled is on the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro. It's a great balance of size, shootability, and concealability. But what's the point of finding the perfect gun for you if you don't have the perfect holster to match? Today, we're gonna be talking about the best holsters for your Hellcat Pro from Falco Holsters. The Hellcat Pro is a 1.5 stack concealed carry specific firearm from Springfield Armory. Mags hold 15 rounds, and the pistol's optics ready from the factory. It also has an accessory rail up front if you want to mount a light or a laser, and fairly aggressive texturing on the grip. I'm gonna start with the A909. My primary method of carry is inside the waistband, and my favorite position is the appendix position. So this holster is right up my alley. It's a dedicated hybrid appendix holster that also has a spot for a spare magazine. Not everyone wants to carry a spare, and honestly, I don't blame them. It's extra bulk and it's another thing to have to keep track of. With the A909 though, the spare actually helps with concealment. This small area between the holster and the mag carrier creates a natural pivot point, which causes the holster to wrap around my body. Even under a t-shirt, it's invisible. The hybrid design means you stay comfortable while also gaining almost all of the benefits that you would from a fully Kydex holster. Having the clips spread fairly far apart is also very helpful for carrying a larger gun. Now the Hellcat Pro is not a large gun, but it's also not a small one. That's part of the reason I love it so much. The D901 is a hybrid shoulder holster with a 2-magazine counterbalance. I really like the way Falco branched out from the all-leather holsters that they're known for and started integrating newer technologies into those same systems that everybody knows and loves. The harness is still high-quality Italian leather, but the holster is Kydex. This means you get some of that wonderful passive retention. I also really like that it uses Falco's roto system. That system allows the gun to be carried in a vertical position throughout the day, and should you ever need your pistol, it rotates into a more natural drawing angle. This is an excellent option for someone who wears a suit to work every day. Obviously, these are available for larger handguns, but with the Hellcat being a slimline pistol, it really excels. This holster is pretty new, but it's quickly become my favorite inside the waistband light-bearing holster. It's part of the new Enhanced Timeless series, which means if you don't want the light-bearing version, you don't have to get it. The 634 attaches to your belt using a single steel clip. This means it can be worn basically anywhere on your belt. As I said earlier, I prefer the appendix position, but depending on what I'm doing or what I'm wearing, I may want to move my holster to the 3 or 4 o'clock position. And because of the simplicity of this design, it gives me versatility. If you are an undercover mall cop and you need to carry a weapon light on your duty gun, this would be perfect for you. It's discreet, but houses a nearly full-size handgun and a full power weapon light. This is the Streamlight TLR1 HL, which puts out 1,000 lumens. The G series of concealment bags is a perfect option for those who want the comfort and convenience of off-body carry, but don't want to carry a separate bag. My favorite is the G113. Dealing with children, a pet, or whatever you've got means that you may be working with one hand. This is also a great option for being in a place where the potential risk for your inside the waistband rig being exposed is too high. These completely enclose the firearm, sealing it off from prying eyes. The additional pockets also make it a little less obvious that this is for a gun. Pull your ID or your chapstick or whatever you carry out of one of the smaller compartments and people are less inclined to think that there's just a gun and a holster in there. If I reach into that main compartment though, things are about to get loud. One of the most important things about carrying in a bag is that it has a dedicated pocket for your firearm. The last thing I want is my lipstick getting in the way. I don't want my cigars and manly things getting in the way. The C105 is a leather outside the waistband holster. It's incredibly slim and sits very close to your body. That keeps your pistol from flopping around and printing through your shirt or working its way out from under your shirt and being exposed. Obviously, if you're concealing with a holster like this, a cover garment will be needed. This one is one of my personal favorites. Yes, it's nicely crafted, but really what this comes down to is who doesn't want a holster with their face on it. One of the great benefits that you get from going with Falco is a dizzying number of customizable options. Have some fun. If you carry a Hellcat Pro, I hope this list has helped you find a holster that fits your needs. Obviously, everybody has different needs in their life, and it's important that you come to your own conclusions about what kind of holster you need. I said need like 3 times in 2 sentences. I appreciate your time and your willingness to put up with me. We'll see you next time.